Hi, my name's Jen Stewart. Come and check out this passive house I've built. So this is our great room. You can take a look around, and I kind of refer to it as our condo in the woods because everything happens here. This is the hub, really nice open concept, simple, bright, and a great place to entertain and live. So this is my kitchen, and in my former professional life, I was a chef, and it is really important to me to have a functional kitchen, and I don't believe a functional kitchen needs to be a huge one. It just needs to be well laid out, and this one is. I do a lot of entertaining. We have this nice open concept space. I have seating where I can have my guests sit and talk to me while I cook, and everything is right here and handy for me, and I love it. So one of the features of this room is obviously our stone fireplace behind me. When I bought this land about 10 years ago, the only thing on it was a stone fireplace, much like this one. And in fact, it was built from the same stones. The one that was here was from a cottage that had burnt down decades ago. This fireplace survived. It wasn't functional. We had it knocked down. Rebuilt. Every single rock in this fireplace was here already. That was hand washed in the Gatineau River, and then this was rebuilt, and it's obviously one of the greatest things about this room. Very dramatic. So as you come in the house, one of the first things that you have is the powder room. So it's an efficient two-piece powder room, and we put a pocket door on the other side so you can get through to the utility room since there's no basement here. Slab on grade. Again, compact, we needed to be efficient. The first bedroom I'm going to show you is my son's room, and it's not a huge room, again, footprint-wise, but we went really high with the ceilings here, and the two kids' bedrooms that I have loft space above them, which are great for storage. Also, they can accommodate extra beds if we have a lot of guests over. The bathroom, again, we wanted to be really efficient with the bathroom. We have a hot tub and a sauna, so we didn't feel the need to have a tub here, but a nice big walk-in shower that's good for everybody. And we thought about aging too, and making things easier as maybe we get older. So the primary bedroom is this one. We also went super high with the ceilings here. No loft space. We kept it really indulgent with our space above. With a compact footprint, having high ceilings makes the room feel a lot bigger, and we have lots of nice windows in here with trees out of every window. And so we have another kid's bedroom or guest bedroom over here, again with a loft. All the rooms fit a queen-size bed. This one is at the corner, so it has extra windows with trees all around and really nice light coming in at different times of the day. The original design of this house, it was much lower, so we actually bumped the roof up to allow it to have living space up here as well as storage. So this I like to refer to as our basement the basement in the sky kind of thing. So it serves sort of multi-purpose. We've got a big couch to watch movies. We've got an extra bed for kids or guests. And basically everything a typical basement would do happens up here. One of the highlights of this space, which, sorry, it's a little bit messy, but this is our screen porch where we actually do most of our living in the warmer months. So come on in. Timber frame. We have a dining room here. We have an outdoor living room, but it really, connects us with the outside here. A big part of the appeal of this property was being in the forest, and it has really beautiful light because we have exposure from every side. So here actually we have really beautiful evening sunsets through the woods. So it's a great place to hang out. And then we have our sauna and hot tub right beside. So, you know, it's a big playground here really. Yeah, so I think probably I would say the biggest lifestyle change, which resonates with me and my values anyways, so it's very nice, is that nothing comes into this house unless we really love it, because there's no space to have clutter. You know, we don't have a basement that we're filling with Amazon packages. That was the rule, like it's gonna come in the front door, it's because we love it, whether that's a dish or an item of clothing or a blanket, whatever it is, we have to absolutely love it. So that's probably, I guess, the consumerism aspect of it is the biggest change. I think if I were to give advice to somebody who's thinking about building a passive house, or any house, but especially a passive house that's a little bit unconventional and not what everybody else is doing, I think you need to take your time and do some research. I think it really helps to talk to other people who have done it and, you know, talk about what they would do differently or the things that they really have felt great successes about. We've had a number of people who are thinking about building come and see our house. And I'm very honest with them, you know, about the pros and the cons. There aren't too many cons, but you know, there are certainly a few things I would have done differently. But for the most part, we're really, really happy. I think, you know, another piece of advice would be, you know, it might sound a little bit flaky, but I think you have to be really self-reflective and introspective, and you have to get really honest with yourself about what you need and what you want and who you're building it for. Are you building it for yourself? Are you building it to show off? What are you looking at and how long do you see yourself in that house? You know, as a realtor, I was sort of thinking about myself, but also in the future, what happens to this house in the future? What are the next people who live in this house going to really need and want? And I think that we've hit the nail on the head in sort of all aspects. However, I can't really imagine anybody else living in this house but my family. So.